This is the Lisa Baxter Show. And boy, let me tell you something. I got a woman here that's going to change your life. This is lives changing and helping other lives. So I'm glad that you're tuning in. Okay, I got Dawn P. Edwards with me. Hello, Dawn.
Hi, Lisa. How are you? It's so great to be a part of this show. And I thank you so much for all that you're doing for kidney patients and all that you're doing for kidney disease awareness. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. What I'm doing, what about what you're doing? Now, you're doing a whole lot yourself. You've been through a lot. You do a lot. I've been to even some of your events and some of the things that you do, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But I would like to know, what is CKD Champions, and why did you start this?
Well, CKD Champions is just a dream of mine that has been made manifest. I've volunteered with my local ESRD network for over 20 years. I've served as a PAC representative when I first started dialysis, and then I moved up to a PAC chair for Queens County, and now I serve as the PAC advisor. And one of the things that we used to do that I really enjoyed was that we went around to all of the 13 regions of New York State.
Come on now.
And we had patient education meetings. And that gave me an opportunity to meet patients, to learn about their stories, to share experiences, bad and good, and to let them know about disease management, because I believe in education.
Come on.
If it wasn't for education, I probably wouldn't still be around after 27 years with kidney disease.
Wow.
So I believe that learning about your disease empowers you,
Yes, it
and
does.
being educated that's the way that you take the best care of yourself. Knowing what to do and when to do it is key in taking care of yourself. So, after some budget cuts within the ESRD network, they weren't able to do the patient education meetings anymore.
Tell them what ESRD is.
ESRD is end-stage renal disease. And the ESRD network is a non-for-profit organization funded by the Centers for Medicare Services, and they oversee the quality of care for dialysis and transplant facilities. So what that means is that CMS pays for 80% of our dialysis and transplant services.
Right.
So what they do is they have the ESRD networks to oversee the quality of care that's being provided for by these facilities.
Yes.
They want to make sure that the 80% that they're paying for is doing a good job.
Come on here, that's right.
So every state has everyone has an ESRD network. It all depends on the density of the population in a particular area. So our network in New York State is network number 2, and it encompasses the entire state of New York. Now some networks carry more than one state because of the population of kidney patients in that particular area. So I founded the CKD Champions out of just the need to continue to do the education.
Right.
When I talk to some dialysis patients and I find out that they had no idea what options they have as far as treatment for dialysis, and when I find out they have no idea the difference between phosphorus and potassium, and they don't know how to read their blood work, and they don't know what to eat because they just haven't been empowered to learn how to take care of themselves to take over this disease.
Yes. Yes.
So I felt just deep inside me that something had to be done.
Yes.
And so we started a little Facebook group, the New York State CKD Champions, and that was pretty much born out of another great project by the Medical Education Institute called Kidney School. And we had a group of patients who all got together on Tuesday nights, and they took the kidney school course, and it was interactive.
Wow.
And they learned so much about themselves and their dialysis journey.
Yes.
So after kidney school was over, we just kept the group going.
Yes.
And we post good information from prominent sources, prominent medical journals about treatment options, diabetes, gout, the entire gamut, the entire gamut of anything that encompasses kidney disease.
Wow.
And we highly recommend that patients join the closed group. It's the New York State CKD Champions on Facebook. You can join the group and find out the information. It doesn't cost you a dime, and you can never learn too much.
That's right.
That's how Champions was born. And I have two of my closest friends, Aaron Battle, who is the former patient services coordinator for the ESRD network, right?
Yes.
And Stephanie Dixon, who is a dynamo.
Yes, she is.
She's all over, nationally as well as locally, a patient advocate, and she is doing a wonderful job speaking to patients and educating and learning about ways that you can empower yourself with education to fight this battle of ESRD.
Yeah, because you have to fight it. You have to fight it. It doesn't have to put you in the ground.
No, it does not.
You don't have to give up. I mean, we living witnesses of it, you
Absolutely.
know. I know how it is to be on dialysis. The 12 years I was on, you know, almost 13 years, got a transplant. So you have to want to live, and you have to want to do, and you're going to have to want to learn.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You have to. You know, CKD means
chronic kidney disease.
Thank you. I just want to put that out there for the ones that don't know.
Right.
Now, you do something called Next Stage as well. Now, tell us
correct.
about that. I've heard some stuff, I know some stuff, but I'm getting it from you.
Okay. Well, Next Stage is a company that manufactures dialysis machines. And the machines that they manufacture are for home hemodialysis.
Yes.
And a lot of patients have no idea that you can do hemodialysis at home. And I am one of the 2% of dialysis patients in our country that dialyzes at home with a home hemodialysis machine.
Yes.
And what we're trying to do now is we're really trying to spread the word to patients that we have more than two options. That we all know about, and I don't want to say we all know because we don't all know, but peritoneal dialysis is one option.
Yes.
Kidney transplant is another option.
Yes.
In-center dialysis is another way that we can do our treatments.
Yes.
But you can do hemodialysis treatments at home successfully. And the FDA just announced that you can even do your dialysis treatments at home solo by yourself without having a partner. So this is opening up a lot of doors for people to receive, and I'm saying this is data driven. This is the best dialysis that our country currently has to offer. If you're doing your dialysis in the dialysis center, that's a good and acceptable way of doing treatment.
Yes.
A lot of people do their treatment. Over 90% of patients who are diagnosed with end-stage renal disease or chronic kidney disease that require dialysis are doing their treatments in a dialysis center. And I'm not saying that that is not acceptable, but you can get much better blood work. You can get much better results, and you can have a much better quality of life doing your treatments at home. I've been doing my treatments at home for 8 years, and the difference in my level of energy, my ability to concentrate, and the way that I feel is like night and day. I've actually been able to get up and go back to work, which is something that I never thought that I would be able to do years ago when I was diagnosed with kidney disease.
Wow. Now that's an accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
That's a big and good accomplishment. Now, you got to understand, too, the machine is not the big machine. The end stage machine is a little machine that you can carry places with you, because when you go out of town, you usually have to get your dialysis out of town wherever you're going.
That's correct.
But with that machine, boop, 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 you can take it with you.
Now, it's not a light machine like peritoneal dialysis machine.
Yes.
However, it is portable, and it is the only portable home hemodialysis machine. They provide you with what you need to travel with. You can travel by air with a hard FAA approved case, or if you're going to travel by car or bus or train, they give you a soft case with wheels that you can roll it around on. Wow. And your supplies will be shipped to you just like peritoneal dialysis. You'll receive them at the location that you're going to. So I recently took a wonderful trip to South Florida, where I stayed for 2 weeks, and I had my machine with me because I didn't want to set up for treatment at a local dialysis center, because the last time I did that, they gave me treatments at 5 o'clock in the morning, and that was just too early for me. I was on vacation.
That didn't work with your schedule?
No, it did not. So having my own machine with me makes me be able to do my treatments on my own schedule, and that's what I really appreciate most about doing my dialysis at home. Not only being able to do it on my own time schedule, but having the ability to really have great blood work, no fluid restriction.
Really oh yeah, that's a big one.
And excellent labs. My KT over V, which is a measurement of your dialysis clearance, is 3 times that of an in-center dialysis patient.
Wow.
So if you can if you want to look that up, KT over V is a measurement of your dialysis clearance. And mine is a 3.6, and the USA requirements for KT over V for a dialysis patient is 1.2.
Does she sound educated or what? Does she sound educated or what? I ain't mad at her. I believe in learning something about what's wrong with me. Whether I got a cold or anything else, I have to know, I have to learn. You know, not just to challenge a doctor or anything, but to be a part of my care.
And that's so important. We are part of the care team. We're number 1 in the care team.
Come on.
So if we don't know what the doctors are talking about, how can we carry out the instructions that we're being given so that we can have the best results? And I just have to say, 27 years with kidney disease, you have to learn something.
You do.
And through that journey, I have experienced every form of renal replacement that exists. I've been on peritoneal dialysis, in-sensor dialysis. I had a kidney transplant for 6 years, and now I'm back on dialysis with home hemodialysis until the next treatment option comes around for me to give a try.
Wow. Now, my heart goes out to you. I'm very proud of you. Not only do you take time to set a company or put something out there, you travel, you go out there, you tell people about it. That's the kind of thing that we need. Because we all need love, we need encouragement, we need education. We need to put this stuff out there because there's not enough movies about dialysis. There's not enough commercials. There's not enough stuff out there to tell people. They say something for 5 minutes and next thing you know it's under the table.
And it's a shame.
Yes, it is. My heart breaks about that because I'm not saying anything about all the other diseases. I'm happy that they have this opening for them. But what about us? What about the rest of us?
And you're sure right, Lisa.
Yeah.
I want people, white people, brown people, black people,
everybody,
whatever color you are, you need to listen carefully to what I'm saying. Diabetes and high blood pressure are the 2 leading causes of kidney disease. And most people, if you don't have one, you have the other. And keeping these things under control is one of the ways to prevent kidney disease. watching your weight, taking your medication,
Preach.
getting exercise.
Say it.
Those are ways to prevent this terrible disease. It's called the silent killer for a reason. It doesn't show symptoms until it's already too late. So listen up, take good care of yourself,
Please.
follow your doctor's instructions, and if it already is to the point where you have kidney disease, learn about your disease so that you can be empowered to control it.
Yes. Yes. Now that's very important. She's right. She's right. My hat off to her. She's right. I'm with her. We here.
Absolutely
we
here.
here. Now, one of the other things I'm going to add before we go, and thank you for coming.
It's been my pleasure,
Thank you
Lisa.
for being here.
Thank you for
A
being
powerhouse.
here.
I'm sitting next to a powerhouse. You know, so some people that couldn't come, I wanted to give them this shout out about what they do. The Kidney Club is every 2 months, and I believe she told me it was March 18th is their next meeting, and it's at Downstate.
Oh, the Brooklyn Kidney Club.
Thank you. Yes.
Wonderful organization.
Yes.
It's run by Betty Jones.
Yes, Betty Jones, right. And she couldn't come today, nor Linda, so I told them that I would talk about it at least to say where it's at or what's going on there so you can get in contact with them and what have you. So that the Kidney Club is very, very important to try. I also, Miss Doula. Nina Doula. Right.
Yeah.
I couldn't read my own handwriting. You know how that goes. And I don't have my reading glasses on. Hey. So Nina does something called Noonie Bands. And Noonie Bands, her website is noonibands.com. That's N-U-N-I bands.com. Okay? This is what they look like. They usually would cover your access. I put one on because I still have my access even though I have a transplant. Don't need the access anymore. That's about to be gone. Poof. Be gone. This is it. You got some people that's embarrassed over their lumps and bumps and curves, and you got some people ashamed. Not me. I wear mine out. I go swim and everything, child. But if you are, or if you want to be fashionable, say you had a nice something on and you wanted your noonie band to match, well, here it is. She have it in different colors. I couldn't find the other two I got, but I just wanted you to see or get the gist or the idea. So make your order. It might be for somebody else, maybe not you.
What a great gift.
Yes, right? It'll make a good stuffer in a little bag or something. And around the holidays, maybe something too. It don't even have to be a holiday to get one.
That's right.
Okay, so I appreciate you. I love you. You know this your girl Lisa around about town giving you the 411 on dialysis, transplants, kidneys, education, everything else. We talk about all sicknesses, all diseases. It's just that the kidney is out there and we had to put it there. So be well, be blessed, be good. Much love to you and many blessings. Peace.